Hey guys, it's Michael here. Real soon, huh? But I'm back with episode 2 of Digging in My Own Crates with my second album. And this one may be a little bit of a surprise for some of you at least. Here it is, Confessions of a Pop Group by the Style Council. Did not do well when it came out, and I'm not sure how people regard this album today, but personally, it's my personal favorite Style Council album. And I think I probably like it better than any album that I've heard by The Jam overall. Although I like The Jam very much, don't get me wrong. I've had this for this particular album for only a couple of years. I originally had it, though, on cassette along with Internationalists, which had another title in England, The Cost of Loving, and another one that I keep wanting to say was just called The Style Council or something like that. About a year and a half ago, my very dear friend gave me a box of his albums that he no longer listens to vinyl, and he just had this box sitting in a closet, and this was in it along with the compilation hits album. I think it's called. It's sitting over there, but I didn't really look at it. Adventures of the Style Council, maybe something like that. But I love this album. I have loved it since I first heard it some, 20-some years ago. It's just a beautiful thing. It's very lush in feeling, with both personal and political content into the lyrics. Which is one of the things about Style Council. They were much more overtly political than the Jam were, although both had their political shadings, I guess you could say. Each side of this album is, in a way, kind of like a mini concept album, or could have been released as 2 EPs of concept EPs. Confessions of a Pop Group. Outstanding tracks. Life at a Top People's Health Farm. It's a song about, at that time in 1988, we were talking about the 10%. I'd say now it's what, the 1%, but still nothing's changed. If anything, it's just worse. Why I Went Missing, just the dissatisfaction of living in Thatcher's England, really, is kind of what it is. I was a Dole Dad's Toy Boy. Great song. Confessions of a Pop Group itself, the title track, makes me want to dance. Always makes me want to dance. Beautiful funk bass line going on in that thing, and it's just great. And then the other side, the piano paintings, which is more personal in a lot of ways, I think, but still has a lot of that whole kind of, I can see why they're paired, and why it got the title that it did. The story of someone's shoe should need no introduction to anybody who is familiar with the album. Has what is to be one of the most unique and explicit lines describing the fate of the, shall we say, remains from an illicit sexual encounter ever committed to any song that I can think of. Pop song, rock song, I don't know. I can't think of any song that quite does that. It's a great album. That's what I want to say. And I love this album. I played it 3 times today. I'll probably play it a 4th time before I put it back and away. Although it's getting late in the afternoon and I'm feeling dreamy after having just taken it off the turntable. So how closely I listen or whether I kind of drift away into some sort of stylish reverie. It's hard to say. That's all. Enjoy the music. That's what it's about.